Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you and comparing different types of water, how they compare to the reverse osmosis system. I'm going to be showing you to set it up, how I did it, and the benefits of this. And I'm also going to give you my personal opinion after a few days of testing it out and comparing it to other reverse osmosis systems. All right, so I have a TDS reader right here, and I have 4 different types of water. So this is water from my sink, straight from the faucet. This is water from my water filter from the fridge. This is gonna be a water bottle, brand new water bottle. I'm gonna open it, and this is the one for the reverse osmosis system. So let's go ahead and just open that water bottle for you and pour that water in. And let's go ahead and test all of them. All right, so this is the sink water at 94. That's directly from the sink there. My fridge water, 77. The water bottle is at 19. 20, just went to 20 last second there. And then this one is from the reverse osmosis system at 19. So that's very pure. And again, the reverse osmosis system has, this one has the TAM3 that adds minerals. After it strips all the water of all the minerals, it adds a few more minerals for you, for your health benefits. But you can bypass that if you wanted to. All you have to do is take that remineralizing filter out, and then it'll bypass automatically, and then it'll just give you a reading of 3. But the rest of this, out of the 3, is just minerals that are re-added there for your health benefits. So I wanted to give it a few days before I came back and talked about this, because I really wanted to taste it. I wanted to test it out for a few days, me, my family, everybody, to actually give you an honest opinion. So for the most part, it's really, really good. Actually, it's maybe 98% good. And I'll give you some caveats in a second here. But this is it. This is all that comes out of your sink. It doesn't take any counter space. Under the counter is very limited space that it takes. It's not that much compared to other ones like the tank ones. The caveats is, as you can tell in the video here, there is a lag. So there's a small lag. If that's annoying, they do sell a tank, and the tank really doesn't take much space. So the tank is maybe about this much. So technically you could still call it tankless because it's so tiny. But that tank, what it does is that it doesn't allow for that lag to be there. It makes it where that lag is non-existent. There's always gonna be water flowing through there. And it's not very expensive, it's at all. The other caveat is that it does have that sound. And so this is gonna be the sound that you're gonna hear. It's not that much, but you could kind of still hear it. If nobody's talking, there's complete silence, you could kind of hear it still. It's not too bad, again. And so yeah, so it has that sound there, and I had to make it completely quiet in the house to be able to listen to that sound there. But if there's a TV, there's people talking, there's other sounds around your house, the fridge or the laundry or anything at all, you're not gonna be able to hear that sound at all. It's just a very small vibration that you hear. It's not really annoying. At first I thought it was gonna be a little more annoying than it actually is. It's not really the end of the world. So overall, I definitely love this. It's definitely one of my favorite things that I have in my house. I've compared it to other ones, the over the counter, the other one with the tank, and the water tastes amazing just like those other ones. But it has the really big advantage that I don't have to have a big tank under the sink. I don't have to have a big machine over my, on my counter, so it doesn't take that much space. So those are the really good things. And again, the water tastes amazing. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that if I have water, regular fridge water or regular filter water, and leave it on the counter for maybe 15-30 minutes, I start to taste the minerals in the water. And because of that, I couldn't leave water overnight on my nightstand. But I did an experiment and I left water overnight on my nightstand, and this water, I did not taste any minerals or anything like that. It tasted pure and fresh the next day, which was amazing. And so I'm very happy about that. Definitely love it, definitely recommend it. If you're looking for something to have pure water, one more water in your life, this is definitely the way to go. So for my specific situation, I didn't have an outlet under the sink, so I had to create one from a different outlet here. A lot of people, what I've seen is that they either already have an outlet or they will just bypass or go through some of the cabinets and drill a hole in one of the cabinets to be able to go to a different one that has an outlet. So it depends on your situation. For me, I just really I knew how to do it, and I really wanted an outlet right next to the system, so I went ahead and did that. You have everything included here that you will need to be able to do this installation, including the user manual, all the piping and everything. The only thing that it doesn't come with is a drill that you will need to drill into the pipe. It's scarier, sounds scarier than it actually is. It's just a very small hole, and you have everything that you will need, especially if you follow the user manual. I also like that it does have a really hefty power source. Whenever things have a box like this box is going to be able to regulate the electricity that goes through there, so that's really good. I like that a lot. And then you also have the faucet itself. Right here, it comes in this box, and the faucet is right here. Before we get to the faucet, I do want to point this out right here. Down here it says that if you want to get a longer thread, you can contact them and you can get it for free. I really love that, because like that we don't really need to be hunting down or even purchasing extra stuff after you purchase this item. They will provide it for free. I really like that. A company that stands behind a product like that, it's a really good company in my opinion. And you have all the other stuff that you need right here. Just at a quick glance, I'm sure it has it in the user manual, but you have it right there. And then the faucet itself, it's right here. It's really nice and really beautiful, really slick. I love that it comes in this little bag here. And I already tried this out. I love how this feels. This feels right here like it's premium. And right now it's facing a different way, but you'll be able to like put that whatever way you want. But yeah, it just really has a really premium feel right there. And then you have some other little things here that is to be able to put the faucet where it goes. And this right here is the main system. This is where all the magic happens, alongside with this filter right here. And this might seem big at a glance, but my brother, for example, has one that's a countertop one, and it takes so much space. It's nice, but it takes up a little bit more space than this actually, over in his countertop, and that was just too much. Even for somebody like me that has a decent amount of counter space, it just took too much. And my friend has one that's under the counter, but it has a tank, and that tank takes up so much space because he has basically a system like this on the side, but then also has a tank that takes most of the space under his counter. And that's just something that I really didn't like. I like to be somebody that takes advantage of as much space as possible, and this is where this comes in. Another thing that I really like about it is that it has this thing that covers everything in the front. You can take it off if you want and leave it like that, but I really like that it looks slick with it on. But these are the filters right here. You have some buttons here. There's a display down here. I will show you all of that stuff once I have it installed, but these filters are pretty easy to take out. You just take it out like that and then just replace it back on there. There's 1, 2, and then you have this one right here. And again, once I have it all set up, I'm gonna go through all of that stuff. I just really want to show you everything that came in the box and how it looks. All right, so this is my plan as of now. I'm gonna take this and put it over here. So I'm gonna make a new hole here, and I'm gonna put the faucet for the filter right over here. So for me, it does fit right here. This hole is a little bit bigger than what I want. These markings are from before when I was putting the other thing. So it fits there perfectly fine, and especially if I put this on there, it's gonna cover all of that right there, and then it just fits perfectly there. So it does tell you on the box here how big of a drill bit you need, but I have this kind of drill bit. So what I'm doing for this, I just measured it, I just put it on there and just kind of what I did before, I just kind of drew on there. You could do the same thing with this. So what you would do is just put it on there and draw with a pencil or a marker or something like that, the hole that you would need. And if you're going with something like this, or if this has markings, which it does, you could just go by the markings on there as well. But I find it easier to just drill and just keep on drilling and not having to worry about that. Just keep on drilling until I hit the edges of the circle there. And then once you're done with the hole, just put this rubber under the faucet fixture and then put it in place where you want it, and then just put the faucet in place there. And then underneath you put that rubber, and then go ahead and put this hand fixture and make sure it's tight, and then you're done. All right, and this is the 3/8 tubing. You'll be able to tell by what it says here. It says to put it in boiling water. I just put this water in the microwave for a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and we're gonna soften it up by putting it there. And then on this part where you see this nipple sticking out here, you're gonna go ahead and take that off. And let's see, we're gonna put this through, and that water should have softened it that enough to be able to get on there. There we go, beautiful. All right, and then now we're gonna go ahead and tighten that up right there. That's all for that. This is a 3-way valve to be able to get water supply into your filter. All right, then we're gonna use a wrench just to tighten it a little bit more. And then it does say not to over tighten, so don't overdo it when you do this. I guess if you feel that it's too tight, like if you're forcing it, then don't do it. Another thing that it says is if you wanted to, you can cut the tubing on one end, but I am not gonna cut it because in case I move from this house, I want it to be long enough to be able to reach anywhere, and it fits finely in my under my sink, so I'm not gonna cut it, but you have the option to do that. All right, so it's gonna be a little hard to show you, but this is my cold water. I'm going to go ahead and just loosen it. I loosened it up already with a wrench. Take that off here. It's gonna leak a little bit. And now that I have that off, making sure that that O-ring is inside of there, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this here. This is a 3-way valve. And you're not gonna be able to see the top, but right over here, that's where I put my my assisting pipe that goes into the faucet. Once I tighten that up entirely with a wrench and everything, and then I put my existing line. And a quick advice I'm gonna give you that a plumber gave me, a friend of mine that's a plumber, that just, if you can, go ahead and turn off your main water. That's what I did, just in case. With these old pipes, they might break or burst or anything like that. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I always, whenever I'm dealing with a lot of piping and stuff like that, I just turn off my main. Just a quick advice. All right, and then it says to drill a hole into the pipe. It's preferably something that's straight up and down like this, somewhere in the pipe. And it's better if it's a 1/4. I would say don't do it all the way up here or nowhere like this that it curves. You know, seems like a pretty good spot to do it, and just make sure you don't drill all the way through to the other side. So with a 1/4 inch drill bit, just drill in there, and then that's it. All right, now we're gonna put the saddle right on there. So we're just taking this apart, just taking these nuts off and this these bolts. Before we put it on there, we have this sticker that comes with it. It's gonna take that little black piece off of the middle there, and then peel off the sticky part, or that cover off of there. And then just go ahead and put that right on that hole. All right, now what we're gonna do is go ahead and put this saddle on top of that hole. Just make sure it lines up really well. And then we're just gonna tighten with these bolts, and make sure you have a screwdriver handy to be able to do that. After that's nice and tight, we're gonna go ahead and insert this tubing right in there. And then once you're sure that's all the way in there, then you put this little blue clip right over it. There you go. Since I'm getting to a part that I'm gonna have to position the filter itself and try to cut some tubing to length to reach this filter here, let's go ahead and take these back parts out. And it says not to use this one, so I'm guessing that's probably for them if they need to do something to your machine or something, to your filtering system, if they need to come out. But we're not messing with this last one here, so let's leave it at that. So for this next part, I have to measure this tubing, make sure that it will reach wherever I put the filter at, and then cut it to the appropriate length. Let's leave some slack on there, and then like that I will have two parts of this 1/4 tubing because we're gonna need it. And again, the 1/4 tubing is the one that you put into the drain, and you use that same tubing once you cut it for a different part that I'll show you in a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and measure to the back of this thing here, back here, just an approximation, and leave it some slack. So something around this much. Just gonna go ahead and mark it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. They did provide a blade to cut it if you don't have one, and make sure you cut it straight down instead of like in an angle or something. So I just cut what's gonna go to the waist, and I'll show you how to clip those in the back there. And then now we're gonna cut some that goes from the filter system over here to the TAM3, which is a separate filtration system right here. So for that, it doesn't need to be that long because I'm gonna put it right next to it, right behind it. And it does bring this handy thing right here where you could screw it. It does bring screws, so if you want to screw it to the wall or to the cabinets and stuff like that, any way you want to, you can. Obviously you don't want to do it upside down, but you could do it standing up and in different directions. This brings these out fittings. They're not necessary, so if you don't think you're gonna use them, then you could just go ahead and just take these little blue clips off, and then put in the pipe straight into there, or the line straight into there. Make sure it goes all the way, and then you put in the blue clip back on there. I am gonna use the L fitting, so I'll just press in the L fitting all the way until it's in there, and then put this blue clip right back on there. There it is. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the pipe right into this clip, or in this L fitting, all the way, and then we're good. Then we'll put a blue clip right on here as well. All right, so it should look like that once you put that blue clip on there, and that will make sure that it's secure on there. If you ever need to remove this, just remove the clip, and then this will become loose again. So the longer 1/4 tubing, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the filtered side, and then that's gonna go to the faucet itself. And so then once I put that in there, let's go ahead and put that blue clip right on there. So I'm not gonna use an L on this side, just because I don't think I need it. Now it's time to connect all of these. So we're gonna go from filtered right here to the supply line on the TAM3. So we're gonna go ahead and insert that there all the way, and then put one of these little blue clips right on there. And then this one right here, it says water to drain, so that one is gonna be the one that's coming from the drain, obviously, or going to the drain. So we'll go ahead and insert that all the way as much as we can, and then put in a blue clip on there. And then now we have to get the water supply line to the system itself. So this is the bigger 3/4 pipe. We get it all the way in there, and then we have a blue clip as well for that one. All right, and the last step is that this tubing right here from the filtered is going to go ahead and go to the faucet. So this one is a pretty long one, 1/4 in diameter. All right, I'm gonna connect the power supply to the back of this. I'm not gonna connect it to the wall just yet, but I'm gonna connect it right here, so like that it's already done and I don't have to reach right to the back of this. And once I have it all set up in there and water flowing, then I'll go ahead and connect this to the wall. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get this part right up there along with a little blue clip. All right, and you just push it until you feel it click. And we're gonna use one of these blue clips to secure it. And then now what we're gonna do is get that water supply line, the last piece of the puzzle. Just put it right on there until it clips again, until it clicks, and it's secure there. And then now we put it on these blue clips as well. And that's all. Now we supply water and power to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my main water on and supply power to it. And we're gonna go to the next steps. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in for the first time. The water's on and running. And let's go ahead and plug this in. And the system is gonna flush for 30 seconds. So a lot of that water is going straight into the sewer, just flushing itself, getting everything ready. And the display is showing nothing right now. Something that for some reason I didn't see in the manual, but I did some research and found out that for this specific model, you're supposed to flush it for about 5 to 10 minutes. There's some other models and some other brands that you have to do it for 20 minutes. But for this one specifically, just 5 to 10 minutes should be fine. And it's just to get any loose particles or any carbon buildup and everything in the filters to come all out. So it does come out really fresh from the beginning. The water is really good and everything, but just as an extra precaution, I would say definitely flush it for at least 5 and maybe even 10 minutes. All right, and that's it. All right, so let's just go ahead and put this beautiful, beautiful casing on it. And I just ran it. The water tastes amazing, and it just comes right out of there. And I actually have a tester here. Let's go ahead and test that water out. All right, so before we test it, these are the measurements. So very pure is 0 to 50. Best taste is 51 to 150. So I'm guessing it's gonna be below 50. Let's go ahead and try it out. And let's test that water out. Oh, let me turn it on. All right, 24. That's impressive. All right, so let's go ahead and do my faucet. Test that out. See how much that water is. So out of the faucet, it's 94. And let's go ahead and test my fridge water. All right. So the fridge water is 76. So definitely way better than the fridge and also the faucet, obviously. That thing is amazing. So something you might be asking is, why does this shows 3 parts per million while this showed 23? So the reason why is because the TAMP 3, the other filter in the back that I set up in the back over there, that one adds some more minerals to the water. So this will take every bad mineral and every bad thing out of the water for you, and then the other one adds beneficial minerals to the water. You can bypass that if you wanted to, but I'm thinking, why would I bypass it when it's adding the beneficial minerals to the water? All right, it's been a few days and nothing new to report. The water still tastes amazing, and I definitely recommend this for anybody that's looking for some really pure water, anybody that loves water, anybody that wants more water in their lives. Just people in general, we definitely need this. I told my wife that this is definitely gonna get me to drink more water because it just tastes so amazing. Honestly, I've never really enjoyed water at home this much. And this is something that I definitely recommend to everybody.